Welcome to Primal Health. You may think you know the dangers of sugar, but the reality is even more shocking than you imagined. Sugar isn't just empty calories. Stick around until the end of this video and learn why it's a dangerous, addictive substance that is a primary driver of obesity, diabetes, heart disease, cancer, dementia, and many more deadly conditions. In this video, we'll expose the truth about sugar and artificial sweeteners. You'll learn how sugar dramatically alters your metabolism and brain chemistry, causing intense cravings. We'll reveal the rapid health benefits of quitting sugar. And we'll guide you through the many hidden names and forms of sugar to avoid. And don't be fooled, sugar may actually be more addictive than cocaine. Studies on rats found they would work 8 times harder and endure electric shocks to get sugar over cocaine. In human brain imaging, sugar lights up the addiction center like a Christmas tree. When people stop sugar abruptly, they experience real withdrawal symptoms, similar to drugs like heroin. This addictive power is why the sugar industry suppressed research linking sugar to negative health impacts for decades. Excess sugar consumption is a primary cause of heart disease, diabetes, cancer, dementia, fatty liver disease, and chronic inflammation. It leads to high blood pressure, high cholesterol, low good HDL cholesterol, high triglycerides, and metabolic chaos. Cancer cells actually use sugar to fuel their rapid growth. There are well-established links between sugar and pancreatic, colon, breast, and prostate cancers, among others. Alzheimer's is now being called type 3 diabetes due to the role of insulin resistance, and every single hallmark of aging and age-related disease is made dramatically worse by sugar overconsumption. You may think switching to diet sodas and artificial sweeteners is a healthier option, but think again. Numerous studies tie artificial sweeteners like aspartame, saccharin, and sucralose to increased obesity, diabetes, headaches, and cognitive issues. These chemical sweeteners can be up to 1,000 times sweeter than sugar. They trigger the same addictive response in your brain, leading to stronger cravings for real sugar and calories. The good news is that when you quit sugar, your body can reset surprisingly fast. Within just 2 to 3 days of eliminating sugars and refined carbs, people report their cravings disappear. In 10 days on a sugar detox plan, most see a 7 to 8 pound weight loss on average. Blood sugar levels drop 10 to 20 points, along with blood pressure. Symptoms of other diseases improve by 70%, migraines, joint pain, digestive issues, and more. And big food manufacturers go to great lengths to disguise added sugars on nutrition labels. They'll use multiple forms of sugar and list them separately to avoid having sugar as the first ingredient. You'll need to be a savvy label reader to spot the more than 60 different names for added sugars. Things like agave, cane sugar, corn syrup, rice syrup, evaporated cane juice, fruit juice concentrate, fructose, dextrose, maltose, anything with malt in the name like malt syrup. Also, any ingredients with iso, like isoglucose, syrups like maple, sorghum, corn, or pancake syrup, molasses. Also, anything with the word sugar in it, from coconut sugar to confectioner's sugar. Essentially, if one of the first few ingredients ends in O's, it's likely a type of sugar. Food manufacturers love using these chemical-sounding names to disguise how much sugar is really in their products. You may think artificial sweeteners like aspartame, saccharin, sucralose, and sugar alcohols are better alternatives, but think again. Study after study has linked them to increased risk of metabolic diseases like diabetes, disruption of your gut microbiome, glucose intolerance, and even neurological issues. And they certainly aren't better for the environment. Sucralose is viewed as an emerging contaminant by the EPA since it gets flushed into waterways when consumed. Even so-called natural sweeteners like stevia and monk fruit shouldn't get a free pass. While likely better options, Any sweetener can be a brain stimulant and contribute to cravings and metabolic disruption. The truth is, nature didn't intend for us to constantly consume super sweet substances. Sugar production isn't just bad for our health, it's terrible for the planet too. Sugar mills pollute waterways, creating toxic environments that harm aquatic life. Conventional growing of sugar cane and beets relies heavily on hazardous pesticides, like glyphosate, which has been linked to cancer and is being phased out, but still persists in our food supply. High fructose corn syrup, derived from industrially grown GMO corn, causes soil depletion, nutrient runoff, greenhouse gas emissions, and biodiversity loss. Even honey production has become industrialized, relying on pesticides and unethical practices like wing-clipping queens. Bottom line, there are major environmental costs to our addiction to sweeteners. So what are the better options if you have a sweet tooth? Sparingly use real sugar, maple syrup, honey, ideally raw and responsibly sourced, coconut sugar, monk fruit, or erythritol. Avoid anything labeled as natural sweetener or syrup. It's just code for added sugars. Also helpful is consuming a little protein and fat before something sugary to slow the blood sugar spike. And using a continuous glucose monitor can clue you into which specific foods send your levels soaring. Ultimately though, we need to reprogram our taste buds to enjoy other flavors besides overwhelming sweetness. Transition to more sour, bitter, savory, and earthy foods and spices. Have sugary treats only as an occasional indulgence, not a daily habit. It will do wonders for your health, environment, and breaking that vicious cycle of cravings. And there you have it, the ugly truth about added sugars and sweeteners, and a roadmap for a better way. From the deceptive marketing tactics of big food, to hide sugars, to the metabolic havoc, immune problems, and environmental damage caused by their production. It's time to wake up and escape this toxic addiction. And don't be fooled by claims of natural sweeteners being better for you. Agave, brown rice syrup, even real sugar, they all cause harm when consumed in excess. And artificial sweeteners like Splenda and aspartame create their own issues, like gut dysbiosis. There are no healthy shortcuts to indulging a fierce sweet tooth. Be vigilant about reading labels, learning the sugar code words used by big food. And consider a 10-day sugar detox to reset your cravings and jumpstart your journey to better health. Your body will thank you. The only true solution is kicking this unhealthy habit, allowing your tastes to readjust, and reserving sugary treats for true delicacies to be appreciated sparingly. Embrace the wonderful world of savory, earthy, bitter, and sour flavors from whole foods. Reset your palate, and you'll be amazed at how delicious real, unadulterated ingredients can taste without needing loads of sugar. An amazing new world of eating awaits when you break free from big food's sweetener shackles. What are you waiting for? The evidence is clear. Sugar in all its multitude of forms is an addictive, metabolic poison driving obesity, disease, and accelerated aging. But you can rapidly transform your health just by eliminating these dangerous sweeteners from your diet. Please like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out the links in the description below for some great products that have helped us on our journey to primal health. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out our next video right here.